An upbeat State of the County address from Wayne County Executive Warren Evans this week. Although challenges remain, he says the county is financially stable and headed in a positive direction. That is a far cry from just over a year ago when Evans took office and the county's accumulated deficit was more than $82 million. This was some big good news that came out for him. Would you say Warren Evans did a good job in this past year?
Well, and here's an example, and of course, where nobody wants to talk about it, but here's an example of the emergency manager working quite well for a community. Warren Evans went to the governor, went to the state and said, we need to have a consent agreement under the emergency manager law. And he got that, and he used that consent agreement to leverage the sort of changes he needed in Wayne County to put them on a track to financial stability. They got a long way to go still.
But I think
but it worked for them.
What was really interesting too, though, is he said, now I want to have, and I thought of you instantly, Stephen, I want to have the larger conversation on how we fund city and county government.
Right. I mean, here's an example of the emergency manager law doing what it could do and the limitations of it. That Warren Evans will tell you that there are not enough sources of revenue for the county, that the way property tax revenues recover from the kind of recession we have is broken. He will talk about the reliance on foreclosure sort of usury fees that are propping up the county budget. He's done a remarkable job of restructuring and shifting things around. But the truth is, Wayne County's still in desperate financial condition because of the way we fund local government.
And because of really horrible management there over the years, and a lot of greedy politicians sucking that county dry. You still have a county commission who grabs for every benefit they can. Part-time county commissioners making $80 grand a year.
But take that out
no room. Yeah, but you
take
can't,
that out of.
you
Hold
can't.
on.
You've got to deal with that sort of waste.
But he's taking care of that. He's
Yes,
taking care of that. He's taking care of.
Their paychecks are still $80 grand a year for a part-time. They meet once a week.
You know, government on the cheap is one of the things that I think, again, we're seeing proven ineffective over and over.
Working in Oakland County.
Oakland County provides a fraction of the services that Wayne County does, and doesn't have a population that needs as many services as Wayne County does.
And they have a whole lot fewer people stuffing their own pockets at the taxpayer expenses.
Yeah. And this is the Republican line about why government's broken in this state. It's half of the picture. It's not the full.
Healthcare for life. These commissioners have healthcare for life, pensions on a part-time job, and then you have the nerve to come to the people and say you're not giving us enough money?
Okay, we got 45 seconds left. I want to talk real quickly about the future of the jail, because that's one thing he talked about, saying that that's still a project that could get done.
Well, it's a terrible example
of how government, ineffective government, puts the people in a horrible situation.
Corrupt, I think.
Yeah, but they're also looking at the fact that I never thought that we'd see it. They're not going to, that they could actually go through with a small scale down version of it on,
I don't think they have a choice. I mean, they can't move it out to Mountain Road. That's not going to work financially. They're in a position to be able to borrow a limited amount of money to finish the site that they have, and that's the way it's going to go.
By the time they're done, that jail will cost about $500–600 million. Supposed to cost $300 million. Wayne County is the author of its own misery.
All right, I think we should have a show just talking about funding governments and what the scale of government